Hello, you wonderful people. I hope you're having a good one. I do understand that times are tough and the pandemic has impacted some of us more than it has impacted some others. And there are some groups of people, unfortunately, who are trying to earn of, of the anxiety, this unfortunate situation that some people are going through, right? So something that happened very recently triggered an old memory, and I thought this would be the ideal time to talk about it. I'm of course talking about pyramid scams, not the Parao related pyramids, the pyramid schemes. Yeah, you might have already heard about these words because more and more people are creating awareness on this topic because it has become more frequent and virtual because of the whole lockdown situation. And because people are more and more vulnerable because they are in search of money, pyramid scammers thrive on their vulnerability, right? So there are various names, there are fancy terms that people refer to. They go by MLM, multi-level marketing, network marketing, personal marketing, whatsoever. Whatever the name you call it, if you actually look inside, they are all shady, dishonest pyramid scams that are living off of the effort of someone less fortunate than you. And there's nothing cool about it. Think of it as a pit, okay? Once you get into it, the only way out, if there is a way out, the only way out is if you get more and more people into the pit so that you can walk on top of them out of the pit. So this is how exactly a pyramid scheme operates. That's why those people are really keen to get you also into the pit, because now that they're already inside, that is their only way out. Now, once they are inside the pit, they wouldn't care whether you are their good friend, their relation, their mom. They wouldn't care as long as you get into the pit so that they can have a life outside the pit. So be very, very, very mindful if and when a pyramid recruiter approaches you, because they will always, always showcase an opportunity, big numbers of money, huge numbers of money. And like I said, if something seems too good to be true, it's probably not. So I was just, I think after uni back then, when this friend of mine approached me, he said, so we are interested in a business idea. We have a business idea. We thought you might also would really add value. Would you like to be a part of this? I was like, cool. What is the business about? And they were like, so we are having an initial discussion. So you would get to know everything. You just come with an open mind. So I thought this was pretty cool. I was very young. I had no idea what a pyramid scam was. I had never even heard of the word. And I thought it was very cool that they want me to be a part of their business. But then happened the first point that you should keep in mind when a pyramid recruiter approaches you. He said, I will even pay for your cab. But why? Why do you want to pay for my cab? Why is he so keen to make me a part of his business? I mean, I was just out of uni, I was just a kid. What is in it for him? What's the catch? That should be the first question that should pop up in your mind when a pyramid recruiter approaches you. So I went there, and for me as an introvert, it was so very uncomfortable because there were so many people and they were trying to create this artificial hype with loud music, lights, people cheering for no proper reason. It was all very noisy and uncomfortable, and there were people who kept on uh, selling this concept of network marketing to us. And here's the second point that you should keep in mind if a pyramid recruiter approaches you. They start off by saying that they are not a pyramid. Api pyramid neve hai. They start out by saying that. So when somebody says that they are not a thief out of nowhere, you should be smart enough to think, so where is this coming from? Why is he even talking about it? Huh? So these, so all of these pyramid recruiters, they have written, well articulated answers to questions like this. They have manuals, right? You ask them a question about pyramid, they have like points in bullet form to tell you why this is not a pyramid, huh? Which is a little fishy, no? And the interesting thing is, these pyramid recruiters will never upfront tell you what it is about. Okay, they would always ask you to come for a meeting, come join a webinar, join on a Zoom call, can I send you a video? They would never upfront tell you what the business or this opportunity is about, right? So after all of that, now I was waiting till they get to the point where they tell me what do I have to do and what is in it for me. And they were like, so you can earn a monthly salary of this much, but to be a part of this organization, you have to pay a price, a tiny price, okay? Like tiny price. All you have to do, so we have all these products that we have imported. God knows from where, right? God knows the quality, the genuineness, or whatever the authenticity of these products. There are saucepans, pens, and some shitty products that they say they have imported. And so all you have to do, you have to buy some of our products so that it is at least, I can't remember the exact amount, 100,000. So I was like, oh, so you want me to spend 100,000 of my hard-earned money? I was like, yeah, and you also have to recruit four more people under you. Very easy, four, one, two, three, four, only four, no, very easy. I was like, so, so you want me to spend my hard-earned money on buying your shitty products, and you want me to convince four of my friends, people who would trust me, to spend their hard-earned money on your shitty products? No, no, I'm out. So at that point, I was out, and on my way back, I met my friend who told me a really emotional story about how he is not going to let his children down like how his parents let him down. It's like, okay, all right. And out of curiosity, I just asked him, so what happens if you're unable to recruit those four people? Huh? Not everyone will agree to pay 100,000 for their shitty products, no? It's a big possibility, right? It's not as easy as you say, just one, two, three, four. Amen. And then he was like, "Himaganda, himaganda, huh? You have to have the positive. You have to have the winner's attitude. You have to be very positive. Bro, you can do it." I was like, "Yeah, okay, but what happens if you can't?" Like, himaganda, himaganda. And then he said, "Yeah, ma visasa karanduko." I was like, "Okay, I'll give you a call, nah? I'll give you a call." And I came home. And then I spoke to my best friend and I spoke to a bunch of people. And then I learned about pyramid schemes. I was like, oh, thank God. And recently it was there on news that FCID has filed against them. They have been taken to courts and they have been banned of their operations. And I just feel bad for the people who fell into that, especially those who are now at the very lower levels, who would be suffering huge, huge losses. So how this memory was triggered was